Hey, Chalk and friends. Welcome, everybody. Hey, it's Megan Maria, your independent Chalk Couture designer. Welcome, everybody. We are going to have a little bit of fun tonight. I think I say that every night, too. But we are, right? We are winding up and winding down for the holidays and Christmas. So, hello, Lindas. Welcome, welcome, everybody. So, I'm Megan Maria. I'm an independent Chalk Couture designer. It's a very fancy title for getting to do exactly what you love to do and have lots and lots of fun all of the time, because that's what I get to do. I get to have lots and lots of fun all of the time. So today we're going to really do the basics on how to chalk, because holidays are over. I know, really, don't you feel that way already? And I haven't even opened up the gift yet. But I need to get ready for some signs for some to show people at my upcoming Galentine's Day events. So I'm going to show you how you remove chalk and then put a new image. Boy, I can't talk today. So welcome, everybody. So if you can please send me out into the world, I greatly appreciate it. It helps me tremendously when you do that. So thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody who does that. If you are, and I'm going to talk about this a few times throughout this video. So I'm going to do some upcoming in-home workshops for Galentine's Day, which is just a fancy way of saying, hey, let's get your girlfriends together and have some fun. And we're going to do a couple different options of projects. So kind of love themed, but really general home decor, not necessarily Valentine's Day, but just some nice pieces that have really nice loving sentiments is kind of my thought process here. Hello, Virginia. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so we're going to use Chalk Couture, which is an adhesive silkscreen transfer, and we're going to use Chalkology paste tonight. We're also going to chalk on two Chalk Couture surfaces this evening. We're going to use the board and pillar, which is one of my all-time favorite surfaces. Super versatile, can go in both directions, portrait or landscape, washes really nice. This is a wonderful, wonderful surface. And we're also going to use our Grayson frame. Grayson frames are retiring. They're currently available, but they won't be for long. So just so you are aware. So hey, Nicole, welcome from Nevada. Welcome everybody. Hey, Carol. Happy belated birthday, Carol. My goodness, I hope you had a fantastic day. I hope you got pampered and lots of love showered upon you on your amazing birthday. So happy, happy birthday. So we're going to use Chalk Couture, which is an adhesive silkscreen transfer. And what is Chalk Couture? I guess I just kind of said it, didn't I? But we are a company that is chalking the halls, walls, accents, and accessories of homes all across America. We were created to be designed, loved, and repeated for every season and every reason. Or any reason. Or every reason, right? And we bring easy, easy, easy high-end DIY home decor directly to you by offering reusable adhesive silkscreen transfers, Chalkology paste, couture ink, surfaces, and accessories to make chalking super easy and super fun. Super, super duper fun. So what we're going to do tonight, let me show you what we're doing here. We are going to basically do the steps of chalking. So we're going to start with our board and pillar. So this surface has a little hole in the back and holes in our chalkboard so that you can line it up, and then there's a pin that goes in it, and that's how you secure it. The new ones have a little screw. Mine's an older one. But this is really the premise behind the company. You have one very nice chalkboard, and you change it seasonally or as your whim decides that you should change it. Because you own your transfers and they're reusable. So it's not a big deal to wash this off, because next year for the holidays I can put it right back on because I have the transfer and I can use it over and over again. But what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how. So I have my chalk. Now my chalk, it's not like kid chalk, right? It's not going anywhere. In order for it to go somewhere, I have to get it wet and give it a minute. I'm going to spray our other one right away. Well, we're going to wash both of them off right away, so they're both ready to go when we're ready to chalk. So I take my transfers and I just mist them with water. And what that's doing is my chalk is now getting wet. And by getting wet, it is going to come off. So then I take one of our board erasers, which is just really fun. Now you don't have to have this. You can use just a towel, paper towel, baby wipe. You can use anything, but this makes it pretty light and easy work. Oh, you did have a good birthday. I'm so glad to hear that, Carol. Everybody should have a good birthday, right? It's the celebration of your birth. It's a very important day. We also have a very important birthday tomorrow. Is she watching us? Quick check here. Oops, I don't see her yet. So one of our other very, very faithful watchers is also having a birthday tomorrow. So you take your board eraser and you just rub it, and your chalk is going to come right off. Now I should have gotten my board eraser wet. It would be a little easier if my board eraser was wet. So I'm just going to, my water bath is really far away from me tonight. Just getting it wet in my water bath. And you just rub. So it takes a little elbow grease, not a lot, but a little bit. So don't be worried. This is why people always worry about your projects getting wet. Don't worry about your project getting wet. I mean, it's got to get wet, and you got to rub to get it off. But when I'm done, I'm going to have a chalkboard that looks like it never had anything on it. It's basically like a brand new chalkboard all over again. That's the really nice thing about the quality of these chalkboards. Now, you can't do this with every chalkboard. Not all of them perform the same way. I would tell you chalkboards I have purchased from other places do not wash as nice. Some of them do. Don't get me wrong, though. It's not that every chalkboard doesn't, but some of them do not wash off very nicely. Some of them do. So what I'm going to do now is it was all wet, right? Now I just dry it off. And voila! I have a brand new chalkboard that we're going to chalk on here in a minute. I'm going to do the same thing with my Mr. Let It Snow. And again, it takes a little elbow grease, but not a lot. I could have gotten it more wet and let it sit longer. The longer you let it sit with the water, you just don't want it to re-dry, because then it defeats the purpose and you start all over. The other thing that makes a difference as to how easy it is to wash off is how thick of a layer of chalk you put on. The glitters, or the shimmers I should say, wash right off as well. And if you put glitter on your chalk, that also washes off. So you just rub with your board eraser. And again, you don't need the board eraser. It would just take me longer if I was using a wipe or a paper towel. The board eraser makes it a little faster. It's like everything, right? With the right tools, things go just a little easier and a little faster, but you don't have to have them. And board erasers are not expensive, but they also don't last forever. It's very similar to a magic eraser. It's not a magic eraser, but it's very similar to one. That's what, at least that's what it reminds me of. Okay, so you just rinse it out in your water bath. Go over one more time. Set it aside, and then wipe down your board. And voila! Oops, I got a little bit of red right there. I didn't get off. And voila, you have a brand new chalkboard that we're going to chalk on. So we're going to do 2 transfers tonight, because again, we didn't do a project last night. I apologize for that. And I'm trying to get ready because I'm trying to do some demonstration pieces for, oops, I got red here. I didn't get that off either. For the upcoming workshops that I'm going to do. So on this one, I thought we would put I Love You Dearly, which is just super sweet, right? For the other one, if you guys want to vote, should we do I Love You Till the Cows Come Home, or We Go Together Like Biscuits and Gravy? Which one would you like to see me make? Number 1 or number 2? 1, oops, you can't see them. 1, 2. You tell me. Make my decisions for me today because I'm tired. All right, so I'm going to take I Love You Dearly. So when you get your transfer and you're ready to create your project, it comes in a very nice plastic container that you're going to keep. Don't cut it, because it's a really nice way to store them. It has a flap on it, so you're going to open up the flap. The other thing that's nice about storing them in these containers is on the back of it is step-by-step instructions. So when you say, what did she tell me I was supposed to do? It's all right here, step by step. So you take your transfer out of the plastic and you keep this, because that's what you're going to put it back in. This is a brand new transfer, so I flip it over, and on the back of it, I need to write the name of the transfer. I do that for 2 reasons. And you need a Sharpie to do it with, or a permanent marker. It doesn't have to be Sharpie, but a permanent marker. Love you dearly. Okay, I do that for 2 very specific reasons. Number 1 it tells me which transfer goes back on the backer sheet, because when I'm done with my transfer and I've washed it off, I'm going to put it back on the sheet, slide it back in the plastic, and store it until I'm going to use it next time. The other thing it does is it tells me which side of the backer sheet is the back and which side is the front. So I take my transfer and I put it face down, and I very carefully pull my backer sheet off because my transfer is sticky, right? So I don't want it to stick to itself. So I pull my backer sheet off and I set this aside with this, and then when I'm all done, I wash it, I put it back on here, and it goes right back on there when I'm done. So now I'm going to carefully pick up my transfer, which I now got wet because my surface was wet, my table was wet. I'm going to place it down. And I'm going very simple and basic with this because this is going to be a first-time chalk art class, I'm assuming. I do have a little water on my transfer, so I just wiped that off. Okay, so we're going real simple, real classic, real clean. We're just doing white. Do we need to do the antlers in brown, or should we do them in like iced coffee? We could go, well, almond I think is too light. Almond is kind of a creamy color. Iced coffee is a little darker. We could do brown. You know, antlers should probably be brown. Or, I'm sure, sorry, bark is the official name of our brown, but it's bark. But I don't really like brown. I can't say it's one of my favorite colors. So I'm going to do the I Love You Dearly in white, and that white is almost empty. So I'm going to grab a new one. Ooh, you guys are totally mixed. Oh, most of you are saying number 1, which is I love you till the cows come home. We got a couple number 2s. Oh, Carol says iced coffee. Okay, thanks, Carol. We're going to do iced coffee. I agree. Just because it's a more tonal color, and I think it goes with more generally with home decor. So, oh, and Linda says iced coffee too. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to stir up my white. White is the driest of all of the chalk base, and it's because there's no pigment in it. So you stir it. You want it to be your yogurt, sour cream-like in consistency. And I'm going to do this one last. I'm going to start with my iced coffee because, which is a very nice like khaki color. I'm going to do that because it doesn't dry as fast. This is what happens when you store your pastes on their side. Always get this little chunky thing on the top. So, hey, Terry from Texas, welcome to our chalk-in party. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so I'm going to stir it up. And now it's time, it's squeegee time. So before I have ever put any chalk down on my surface, I have my colors picked, I have them stirred and ready right in front of me. So I am good to go. I do that because chalk dries super fast, and you don't want to be, oh, I'm going to do my iced coffee, and then, oh, I'm going to stir my white, and I might look around or talk to you guys, and what happens is while you're doing that, your chalk paste is drying. And when your chalk paste dries on your transfer, and you go to pull your transfer up, your chalk paste comes with it. So you do want to be very conscious of time, and once you start putting chalk on your surface, you concentrate on chalking and get it done. If you notice that it is starting to dry, either go faster or peel it off, let the surface dry, and then put it back down and finish. It's just you want to be very conscious of chalk drying. The first couple times you do it, you got to get the feel for it. So it'll take you a time or two to kind of get the timing down. I'm going to use just a little small, the mini squeegee. And your squeegee has two very distinct sides. It has a flat side and an angled side. The angled side is my front. And when I squeegee, I go straight up and down. I don't pat, and I don't paint. I go in one fluid motion straight across. Okay, I don't go like this as I go. Okay, because first of all, it creates lots of lines and it makes you slow down. Just whoop, and go. Whoop, like my technical terms today. Whoop, we're whooping today. I'm in a whoop mood. Oh, it's been a crazy day again. Oh, everybody should live in my life. I'm sure everybody's life is crazy. It's not just mine. Okay, so I've got my project. Hey, Melissa, welcome. And I'm ready to go. I take my squeegee, angled side front. I dip it. I just dip it right in my chalk paste. So I load up my squeegee. Now watch. I'm just going to go whoop. Okay, straight down. I'm not, you know, going little bits and going down. Nope, nope, nope. So one fell swoop. And one fell swoop. That's very fluid motion. Okay, put my excess right back in my container. Grab a wipe off my squeegee. And then I dip it right in my white. And I load it up and I go whoop. That's my technical term today, whoop. I'm going straight across. Okay, and I'm not, a lot of people do this in little pieces. No, just whoop, straight across. It just, you can do that, it just slows you down. And then you risk your chalk paste drying. Okay, I'm done. I'm ready to pull it off. So I started in the corner, but I don't pull it diagonally because it's fabric and I don't want to stretch it. Pull it straight up and down off. Okay, this is adorable. And a little dried up chalk there. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this is cute. So my chalk paste is not dry. It dries super fast, but it's not dry yet. So I just give it a little zhuzhing to help dry it, just because I'm going to stick my finger in it as I play with it or move it around. You can just set it aside behind you, and in about 2 to 3 minutes, it's dry. It doesn't take very long. So, I'm dry. I take my board and pillar. I line up my holes in, oh, I did it upside down. Don't do your projects upside down. Pay attention to where your hole is. I do this all the time. This is like my reputation. I am so known for doing it upside down. Okay, this one's really tight though, so I'm not worried about it. It doesn't need the pin. And look, I have this really cute little stand. Wouldn't this be adorable in like a little boy's room? Or if you had a hunter, this would be cute on a t-shirt, on a canvas bag that they could take to hunting with them. Okay. I don't know, maybe men don't carry canvas bags like we do. But that is adorable. Hanging in like a cabin or a cottage or something fun like that. This is adorable. Okay, so that's our cute little project number 1. Stick it behind me. Now, project number 2. I think you all pretty much voted. I agree, Linda. I do like the iced coffee antlers better than brown. Not that the brown wouldn't be cute, because the brown would be cute. Now this time I'm going to pay attention to which side is my top. Actually, well, it depends on which transfer we're doing. The brown looks nice, but the iced coffee you can see better. All right, so I'm just cleaning up a little bit. Hey Teresa, welcome to our check-in party from Illinois. No, you're not in Illinois, are you? You're in Iowa. Okay. So I'm going to, again, pay attention to where my top is. I think all of the votes were for, yeah, pretty much number 1 won. So while we like biscuits and gravy, and we go together like biscuits and gravy, we will save this for another day. And we will make it. Today, I am loving you till the cows come home. I agree, Virg. Okay, so Linda Squared is the only person that I know that's watching us that has cows. Anybody else that has cows or knows cows, feel free to chime in. But what color are cows? That's my question. What color cow am I making? I was thinking hot mess with black and white. Because, right, a dairy cow is black and white. And that's a cow. It says cows. It doesn't say heifer, where the other transfer says heifer, which I don't know what the difference is between a cow and a heifer. I think a heifer is a female cow, but I could be wrong. This is an educational chalking show. So I'm sure anybody that knows anything about cows will be happy to tell us what the difference between a heifer and a cow is. I think a heifer is just a female cow. And should I just do black and white? You know, mostly white with little black? And hot mess it and just see how it goes. That's what I'm leaning towards. So again, I take my transfer, I flip it over, And I write the name on the back. I will, oops, there's too many, don't look at me, there's too many swoops in my W. Love you until dot, dot, dot. I don't need to write the whole name because I'll know which one it is. So I take my transfer face down, carefully pull my backer sheet off. Now you will all notice in our Chalking 101, I'm skipping a step. I am not fuzzing these transfers. And I am not fuzzing these transfers because I'm putting them on a Chalk Couture surface. You don't have to necessarily fuzz it when you're using Chalk Couture. If you're putting it on any other surface, you're going to do a step called fuzzing. And what fuzzing is, I just take my sticky part of my transfer and I touch it to a linty towel. I pick up some of the fuzz from the linty towel and it makes my transfer not as sticky. Brown and white, bark and iced coffee. Linda says yes. Hey, Kara, welcome. We're talking about cows today, Kara. That would be good, Virginia. Virginia said bark and iced coffee. Really? To me, cows are black and white. I don't know why cows are black and white. Maybe because it's, you know, I live in the dairy state and I grew up looking at pictures, commercials, I guess, of black and white cows. I don't know anything about cows, so I'm not even going to profess to know. We're going to do our words in white. Well, although if we do this in bark and iced coffee, then we'll do this in a heifer is a female cow that hasn't given birth to a calf yet. Huh! See, we are an educational chalking show. Woohoo! Thank you, Carol. You Googled that, didn't you? I'm thinking Carol Googled it. Who hasn't given birth to a calf yet. So that transfer that says this kitchen's closed, or kitchen's closed, this heifer has had it, that's not a mama cow. Okay, well, look at that. We learned something. Well, we can always do the cow and change the color, right? If we don't like it. So we're going to start with, we're going to do white, and you guys say bark and iced coffee in a hot mess, huh? Out west, lots of them are just all black or all brown. So Nicole's in Nevada. I would imagine you don't have a lot of cows in Nevada. Maybe northern Nevada, when you get kind of towards Lake Powell, that area. Maybe. No, Lake Powell's in Arizona, isn't it? Lake Powell's not in Nevada. I don't know. Laughlin? Whiskey? Around there? I don't know. I don't know Nevada very well. All right, so, whew, squirrels. There's lots of squirrels in here tonight. So we're going to do our words in white because I love this chalkboard. This is the Grayson board. I love this board with just the black and the white. And, you know, I've always been a fan of black and white. So, I guess we're going to hot mess them. We'll hot messes and see what it looks like. So the transfer itself, I just got some dried up chalk on my thing. The transfer itself has some natural distressing in it. So it won't be, get a lot of dried up chalk. There are many brown, right? There's many brown cows that make chocolate milk, right? Linda Squared is just rolling over in her grave, not her grave, no, rolling over in her chair right now. Jersey cows are kind of cocoa colored. No, oh, your grandpa had a farm. Well, look at that, Carol. You and Linda Squared have something in common. Hopefully Linda Squared's husband is now watching The Farmer and saying, oh my gosh, she knows nothing. She is a city girl. Yep, I am a city girl. Tried and true. Know nothing about cows. All right, so we're hot messing our cow, I guess. Hey, Desiree, welcome. What do you know about cows? We're talking about cows. We're an educational chalking show. We're learning all about cows. Like, did you know a heifer is a female cow that has not given birth yet? Yes, I am really this crazy all the time. All right, so we're going to hot mess our cow with iced coffee and bark. And then we're going to do white for everything else. We have lots of open area here in Nevada. We are not all gaming. I've actually spent some time in Nevada in the non-Vegas. I'm not a fan of Las Vegas. But yeah, are you in northern Nevada? I'm trying to think, like Hoover Dam, I've been to many, many times. It's not Lake Powell. It's Mesquite and Laughlin, but there's a lake. Lake Mead. That's what it is. Been to Lake Mead a bunch of times. I spent my 16th birthday at Lake Mead. Whew, we are totally digressing today. All right, let's get some chalk down. We're going to do white, and we're going to hot mess. Let's hot mess first and then do the white, just because the white dries so much faster. So when you hot mess something, it's basically, you're taking two colors and you're smooshing them together as you go. It creates a very nice effect. It's a very nice way to get a multicolored look without having to, like, you know, painstakingly do every line. So we're going to make him primarily brown. So you just dab colors down. We're going to do mostly brown. You do not need a lot of chalk outside of Reno. That's where you are, Nicole. Okay, so I've just put a little. Not a ton, because any chalk I put down is gonna end up wasted because it's gonna make its own color. So I can't put it back. And I'm gonna make his legs more brown because I don't really think he should be hot messed on his legs. And his tail, right? We're not gonna hot mess his tail. So you can be very controlling as to where you put the colors. We're just gonna hot mess his body. We'll see how this turns out. It could be an epic fail or it could be totally awesome. So now I'm just putting down our iced coffee. You do have to be careful as I touch my board if I get it in the brown. I do have to be careful that I don't put that brown then in my iced coffee because it will contaminate my color. All right, here we go. We're ready to make our cow. So I take my squeegee, angled side, flat side, and I just go straight across. Any chalk that I have, I put right in a baby wipe because I can't save it because it's its own color. Okay. So I'm good to go on my hot mess. We are going to attempt to just go straight to white and not peel it and hope it doesn't dry. This is called a hope and a prayer. Okay, so I pick up my white and go straight across. Again, one swoop motion. I'm not going like this. I'm not painting it. I'm not dabbing. I'm going straight across like a squeegee. If you squeegee your shower doors in your bathroom in the morning, you know what I'm talking about. It's kind of like when you're washing windows. You don't want, the more you stop, first of all, the longer it takes, and the more lines and things you create. Picked up a little bit of the brown, so I want to be careful that I don't spread that brown around. This is going to be cute, I think. Okay, take all my excess, put it back in my container. If you don't like it, just wash it off. You are right, Linda Squared. You were awfully quiet about what color our cow should be. Ew. Ew. We're gonna wash her. Put my transfer in my water bath. I'll hold it up for you, and you can see our very interesting cow. Hang on, I gotta dry it because you won't be able to see it. Maybe if he's dry, he'll be better. This did not work. Oh no. Yeah. I'm not sure what he looks like. Hang on, I'll hold him up so you can see him better. Yeah, he's... I don't know. What do you... I think it's pretty... I don't like it. What do you think? So, we're going to redo him, and we're not going to make him brown. He looks camo, right, Linda? I agree. He looks camo. All right, so this is how you wash off something you don't like without washing off the entire thing, because I don't need to wash off the white. The white turned out perfect. So I just put a little water, but I'm careful that I don't spray my whole board. I take my baby wipe, and I'm just gonna gently rub my little cow guy off. Make it brown. Yeah, he does look camouflage. So you can't see the cow. He's hiding. Oh, I don't know what a cow would need to hide from. Other than man, what's its natural predator? I'm sure there is one. Right? Everybody has a spot on the food chain. I think we're actually going to just make him wait. Because, again, I want him, I need to photograph these, so I need him to stand out. And the brown will look nice, but it's not going to photograph very well. I inked on pot holders and am going to put a coffee mix in them for my son's teachers. That is a cool thing to do, Carol. Lots of designers do that. It's a very popular teacher gift, actually. You buy the pot holders with the pocket and you ink on them. It's a very fun gift. Okay, so my cow is gone. See, look, Mom, no cow. So what I need to do is I need to wash off my transfer, which is in my water bath. So I'm just rubbing it right now. So basically my transfer's in my water bath, and I'm just going back and forth to get the excess chalk off. Okay? And I'm going to pull it out, let it drip into my water bath. So I don't get water all over my table. I pull them out. I'm going to take a disinfectant wipe, not a baby wipe. And I'm just going to dry and wash him down. Okay? He's not sticky right now because he's wet. When your transfers are wet, they're not sticky. Mix brown and iced coffee to make a tanner color. I could do that, Virginia, because you can totally make your own colors, but because I'm using this example for classes, I want to use colors that we have so that they're not mixing my pastes together in a class. Okay, so I'm drying off my transfer. But yes, you could totally make your own color. And if I was doing this for some other purpose, I might do that. But for the purpose I'm making these signs, I need him to stand out on the board. So I could make him just iced coffee, kind of like the deer sign. So I'm just fanning it a little bit. So now what happens is he is like uber sticky because he was just wet. I don't know why they do that, but if he doesn't sit for any length of time before I'm going to use them again, they're super sticky. So it's going to make him hard to line up because he is so sticky. So lining up is actually much easier than people think it is because you can see the chalk that you've already done through the screen. So all it is just like bringing your chalk, just like bringing it into focus. Okay. It doesn't have to be exactly perfect because I'm not redoing the white, I'm just redoing the cow. What about a gray cow? Can we do gray? Because, I mean, I like this sign, but again, for what I'm using them for, I don't know if I want to use all the same colors. We could make him brown. Or we could just go with just plain old white. Decisions, right? Oh, and don't forget, I have 2 drawings to do this evening at the end of our video. For those of you that are participating in the 12 Days of Christmas, I have last night's drawing and the previous night's drawing. So I have my computer all ready. We will draw both winners before I hit the end button this evening. But first, I have to come up with a color for this crazy cow. Maybe we'll do almond. So that's not, it's a little lighter. And that would be good because that would give me an example of the 2 colors. So almond is just really more of a cream. Can we make a cream cow? Right? We can make a cream cow. It's probably better than a gray cow. Gray cow doesn't appear very appetizing. Terry says white. I do like it in just the white. Should we do just white? I'm going to give it one more second because I know there's a delay. So when I talk and you guys answer me, it's not always, while it appears to you that it's at the same time, it's not. So while I'm waiting, I'm just going to clean up my chalk base. So I just wipe off my stuff and put it away. And I store it, and then it's all good to go. They do not recommend storing your chalks upside down or, just regular right side up is the way they recommend. I am a little rogue. I store my chalk paste on their side, which causes its own issues, its own set of issues, because when I open up my containers, there's always paste to one side of my top. So I don't recommend to anybody that they store their chalks this way. I merely do it because it's a very good, they're right here in front of me, and I can see all of the colors at once, and when I'm teaching classes, I just pick this up and put it in the other room, and I have a lot. I mean, I easily have 50 containers of paste in front of me, so. Okay, Terry's the only person that said, she said white, so we're going white. All right, let's go white. Oh, let's try fawn. If we don't like it, we'll wash it off. How bad can it be? A fawn, not fawn, almond. I'm sorry, I keep calling it the wrong color because that's the old name. Again, it just gives it a slight variation in color because it's a very pale cream. Almond is. It's almond. If we don't like it, we'll wash it. Again, one fluid motion. Put my excess back in my container. Pull my transfer off. Start it in the corner. Pull it diagonally, or pull it straight. Oh, that's cute. It's very, very hard to tell the difference because they're very close to each other. Not hard to tell the difference, but it's not like, oh my gosh, that's a different color. He's cute. This would really be really cute on a tea towel too. Although I don't know if I'd give my husband a tea towel. Maybe. Maybe if you were trying to send him a message like, here honey, maybe you could help with the dishes. I don't have that problem. My husband helps with the dishes all the time. So see, it's a very pale difference between the two. That's cute. So we have I love you till the cows come home. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Terry. And then we have love you dearly. So see, the colors are close, but this has a little more green in it because it's a little more khaki, the iced coffee color. Well, it's probably brown, but to me it looks green. So I'm just cleaning up my chalk, wiping everything down, and then we're going to do our drawing. These are really cute. And this is how easy it is to just, okay, holidays are over, whoop, wash off my chalkboard and start over with something new. And then, oh, okay, cows are cute for a month, and I'm sick of cows. And we'll wash it off, change it. Hey, Ashton from Texas, welcome to our chalking party. Okay. So I close up all my chalk paste and we get ready to do our drawing. Dun, dun, dun. Are you on the edges of your seat? Because we're doing 2 drawings today, and I got to tell you, for one of them, your odds are pretty good. Because not many of you participated in it. You can tell we've been doing the 12 days of Christmas for a while. All right, so I'm going to open up my computer here. That's the second one. Let's do the first one. All right, so I have everybody in here. Here's everybody that participated in so this is the 2 day ago, not yesterday, but the day before. Let me move the signs. This is 2 days ago for the 12 days of Christmas. Turn up my volume so you can hear the click, click, click. Okay, here we go. Ready? Oops. Ready? Dun, dun, dun. It's always so, like, anticipation. Woo! Lori Baker, Lori. Oh, darn it. Lori Baker, Lori was here last night. Oh, now I have a great reason to see you again, Lori Baker, Lori. So Lori is our big winner today for 2 days ago. Lori Baker. Okay. And then let's do last night, which is kind of funny because I really didn't think you guys would share last night because it was just a quick, but maybe that's why. It was a quick Maria video instead of a, you know, like the night before was an hour and like too long. Okay, here we go. Where is it? Here we go. So this is last night's. Everybody's in there that did last night. Okay, you ready? Woo! Carol! Carol, you've won twice. Good job. Good job of participating. All right, so Carol is our big winner for yesterday. The 12 Days of Christmas, I have this whole little box next to me full of all kinds of fun things that I'm giving away. Some of it's product, some of it's bundles, some of it's finished things. In order to participate, you need what you have to do is in the Making Maria VIP group. If you're not in the Making Maria VIP group and you would like to be, you can comment, add me, and I'd be more than happy to get you in that group so you can check it out and see what you have to do to participate. It's super fun. I mean, I give away really cool prizes. At least I think they're cool prizes. They're fun. So these are our fun little projects for the evening. I will love you till the cows come home. Now, tomorrow's going to be a little tricky because we're having a huge party tomorrow in the evening. So I hopefully will go live during the day. Hopefully. I have all the food done. I finished the food. Well, I have most of the food done today. And my house is relatively clean already. So hopefully I will have time to go live tomorrow. Hopefully. That's my goal. So we're almost done with the 12 days. So we gotta get them in here. If I don't go live tomorrow, we will extend the 12 Days of Christmas one day. These are super cute little projects that we're preparing. I'm preparing for examples for a Galentine's Day party where you could just get together with your girlfriends, have a little fun, mix some fun projects. If you're interested in hosting a Galentine's Day event, just message me. I have a few dates left in January that we can get you in. So let me know if you want to do that. Otherwise, I'm Making Maria. I'm your independent Chalk Couture designer. If you want to check out these products, you would do so by going to www.chalkcouture.com/makingmaria. This is Love You Dearly, and this is called Cows Come Home. So these are the two transfers. I do have both of them, so if you want to quick whip something out before the holidays, I do. Got a lot of dried up chalk. I do have both transfers. So let me know. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you so much for participating in the 12 Days of Christmas. It means a lot to me, and I very much appreciate you guys supporting me. So thank you very, very much. And I will be back at you at some point tomorrow, but it definitely won't be at 9 o'clock at night. I really am hoping to go earlier than that. So, well, I have to go earlier than that. I'm going to have a house full of people. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm rambling, so it's time to say good night. So, good night. See you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys. Have a great Friday.